Time. We live in it, cherish it, waste it, and always seem to need more of it. Our lives revolve around and are often defined by deadlines, quotas, milestones, and schedules, so much so that something is missing, even as we accomplish our tasks and responsibilities. Why is that? What if, instead of wishing for more time, we discover how to make the most of the time we're given? What if we find the secret of the moment? Fact: we live in a busy world. We continue to be weighed down and drained by more tasks and responsibilities, and given less time and resources. We rarely slow down enough to notice that we're doing more and satisfied less. Something is missing, disappearing, getting lost. What if it were possible to not only do more with less, but also become more, live more with less? What if it were as simple as seeing life through a different lens, by focusing on the moment? The ability to be more present in the moment is already within you. It starts with a new awareness that inspires, simplifies, and empowers us to be more and do more with less. You're the only person who can take this journey and improve the quality of your life. Are you ready for this challenge? A new way to look at time, yourself, others, life?
Once upon a time, there was an old woodcutter. He was the strongest woodcutter in the forest, able to chop non-stop from dawn till dusk. Every day, he would inspect the stack of wood he produced and think to himself, "I'm the best woodcutter in the land, no doubt." One day, a young woodcutter was sent to work alongside the old woodcutter. The young woodcutter stood back and marvelled in the beauty of the forest. The old woodcutter, anxious about losing time, began to start chopping. And with that, the young woodcutter walked into the woods a bit, out of sight. The old woodcutter heard him begin to chop. The chopping went on for almost an hour, when the old woodcutter noticed that the chopping sound from the young woodcutter had stopped and didn't start again for at least 10 minutes. As the day progressed, the old woodcutter noticed that every hour on the hour, the young woodcutter would stop chopping for 10 minutes. At first, the old woodcutter was amused by the young woodcutter needing to rest, but now he was growing irritated by it. This continued day after day until the old woodcutter's curiosity got the best of him and he went to investigate. But as he stepped from the forest and saw how much wood the young woodcutter had chopped, his jaw dropped in awe. There before him was the largest stack of wood he had ever seen. The old woodcutter appeared dumbstruck, deflated and red in the face. The young woodcutter stood innocently and with curious silence. They simply walked off in silence. As they walked back to camp, the old woodcutter broke the silence.
How do you do it? Day after day, you stop every 10 minutes on the hour and take hour-long lunches. I take no breaks and little time for lunch. Like, you chop so much more wood than I have. How's that possible?
Sir, do you have a moment?
No, I don't. What moment?
Any moment, sir.
What are you talking about? What's in a moment?
Well, more wood. Do you want to know what I was doing all those times I wasn't chopping?
I figured you were catching your... Yes, I would.
I was sharpening my axe.
In this moment, the old woodcutter discovered something that had escaped him his whole life. It was so simple. From that moment, he began to rethink what else in his life as he approached with the same heads down, mindless, almost frantic-like chopping pace with a dull axe. He began to see the power that this moment had to change his entire life. The simplicity overwhelmed him as he began to see everything differently, especially himself. With a new smile, he was more fully present in that moment than ever before. And there he finally understood the secret of doing more with less. He had never thought this way before. He had never seen it so clearly as this before. Somehow he knew his whole life was about to change as he saw himself as the axe. It's how we see ourselves in what we do with our time that matters, not how much time we may have or not. The two woodcutters walked on together, one just a bit wiser than before.
Think about it. What if you made yourself this promise? As of now, I will begin to see my life as a privilege to be lived, as meaningful moments being threaded together, each with its own value. This is my journey, to learn how to be more in every moment. The power and simplicity of the moment. A place where we learn the secret of there being more wood in our life. We each live one moment at a time. It is a journey of wellness and toward well-being. Be in the moment. Sharpen your axe. Be well.